If you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description and you'll find items such as this, a soy story. So needless to say, there are spoilers in this video. Don't watch it if you don't know what happens in Batman 77 or in the comics in general. Fair warning. Okay, so a beloved Batman character just became a major casualty in the war on Bane. If you don't know what's going on, Tom King has been on Batman far too long. Really kind of brought that book down. Sales are terrible on it. In fact, well, they're good in general as compared to other comic books. However, for the first time in the longest time, Batman is not a top 10 book. So, the Immortal Hulk sells more than Batman. And you'll say, well, the Immortal Hulk's a really great book. You're right. But it's still selling more than Batman. You have to understand the significance there. Batman is like the most pop. Batman is basically Spider-Man for DC. They put him in everything. Like he's on like every team. He has like 30,000 books. You know, that's their big seller. So for this book to drop, that's like the Amazing Spider-Man, like all of a sudden doing terribly, which it does do once in a while. Unlike Batman, which consistently, usually is always in the top 10, it's not the case anymore. And it's because of stupid stuff like this. So he's had this emotionally unstable Batman for like 40 issues now. I don't know how this dude got 100 issues where they just said, go crazy, Tom King, do whatever you want. It's all good. He's like, okay, I will. Turn Batman into a wreck, you know, all hung up over a woman. It's not something Batman usually does. Batman gets hung up over the mission. So for some reason, Tom King decided to bring Thomas Wayne back, the evil, well, the dark, brooding version from Flash Paradox. Or Flashpoint, sorry. So they brought him back, and for some reason now, instead of, you know, wanting to be there for Bruce, he wants to mess him up and be a villain. This doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why he's so evil now, but whatever. I have no interest in finding out because I'm not going to read Batman 77 or any of Tom King's run. I'm sure at the end it'll be explained. I'll find out then. But apparently, it's like, well, let's go ahead and just kill Alfred. That's fine. So let's go into this a little bit right here. In order to keep pesky world-class vigilantes from trying to disrupt their operation, Bane and Thomas have a hostage that they promise to take out if any superhero sets a single foot in Gotham. That is the one character whose life no member of the Bat family would toy with, Alfred. So what's going on here? Basically, they've shut Gotham down. They want to keep the vigilantes out. This includes, you know, high-powered characters like Superman and such. And by doing this, they say, hey, oh, we've got hostage. You come in here. We're going to take him out. And this is to keep everybody out. And it's been working until Damian Wayne goes in there. This is the whole City of Bane thing. So Bane controls the city. Really original story, Tom King. I also watched Dark Knight Rises. So, at least until Batman 77, when Bruce Wayne's most stubborn and hot-headed child, Damian Wayne, decided that he would personally take the fight to Gotham's new Batman on his own. And to make a long story short, Damian's fight with his alternate universe grandpa doesn't go as well as he'd hoped. Thomas Wayne then captures Robin and takes him to Wayne Manor. Then, in some of the final pages of the issue, the villains force Damian to watch as Bane snaps Alfred's neck, all while the Bat family's loyal surrogate father figure begs the villain at least to not do it in front of his youngest surrogate child. Then you see you have this amazing panel here that really wants you to buy a comic book, doesn't it? Of him, the fake grandfather from another dimension, holding the child and telling him, "Hey, we have another hostage now, you, and we're gonna take you out now if something happens." Really, just screams comic sales. I'm sure everyone's lining up to read Tom King's greatest masterpiece here. As Thomas makes clear on the page following Alfred's demise, Damian will now be taking the place as the hostage, preventing the rest of the Bat family from saving Gotham. Where's the real Batman in all of this? Physically and mentally recovering from having his own physical and mental deal rocked off its axis by his alternate universe dad. How will he react to his son's predicament and his surrogate father's death? Is Alfred really dead? Well, for a little bit. They'll bring him back, though. Put him in a Lazarus pit or something. But just more stupid stuff. I'm really sick of Tom King. Thankfully, though, this book is almost done, at least under Tom King. They pulled him off early, and then they're going to give him a Batman Catwoman miniseries to finish off his story. But the thankful thing here is if you don't want to read that and you just want to go back to reading Batman, well, you'll be able to, since they're going to take him off the book and put somebody else on there. I don't know who. I mean, at this point, give the janitor a chance to write Batman. Anybody. It's like eagerly awaiting Dan Slott. Remember when we just couldn't wait for Dan Slott to get off Amazing Spider-Man? Well, now we can't wait for Tom King to get off Batman. So he'll be off there soon. I don't know who they're going to put on it. They haven't announced anything yet. I think they should put Brian Hill on there. But I don't know. Let me know what you think. How do you feel about this? Like, subscribe. Check out the links in the description. Share the video. I'll see you guys on the next one.